Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews and another edition of Classic Candy Corner. Now I was in Big Lots the other day and found a whole lot of classic candy in there. I bought it was about $20 worth of classic candy. They had all kinds of old time candies there that some of them I've tried before, like the Zero Bar and old-fashioned Hershey bars, and then they had the Big League Chew that I've actually found that in another store. They had the wax bottles with the liquid in them. They had all kinds of other ones in there, and these ones were kind of on the end aisle, and they kind of popped out at me. And the first thing I saw was these. Now, I remember these kind of big shot when I was a little kid, and I think they usually had them at like not really grocery stores, but like the drugstores and stuff, and with the candy and all that stuff. And this is kind of along the lines of this, and I got 3 versions of them because there were actually 2 versions of them, and one kind of did something and the other 2 really didn't. And the first thing I found was these are bubblegum cigars. And here we go. These are all different ones, and this one's El bubblegum, and this is like, I believe it's apple. And then this one is Gold Dragon bubblegum, and it's banana. And it's chewing gum. And this one is Pink Owl bubblegum. And these are all bubblegums. They're just in clever little bubblegum things. And the other thing I found was, the first one I found was these. And they were the Candy Cigarettes. And I remember when you were a little kid, you used to get these. And I got 2 packs of each of them. And I'll show it. They really look like cigarettes. They're 50 cents a piece. And Target candy and Roundup candy. These are candy cigarettes. They don't do anything. They just are like little pieces of like hard candy. Like, I don't know, like sugar candy on a stick. And I'll show you what they are. And then I found, these are the ones I was really looking for. And I saw these online, but I actually found them in the store. These are bubblegum cigarettes, and these are cool because I remember these. So, and I'll get to those in a minute. So what I'll do is I'll open one of these candy ones, and there's nothing fancy about these. They just look like little cigarettes, if I remember right. Get this one open. And I remember when we were little kids, we thought we were like a big shot. Pretend we'd be smoking these. And yeah. So here we go. Yeah, these are exactly like I remember them. And so you get the little pieces, and they're like, and I don't know. They're just little candy pieces, and some of them used to have little like red. It seems like they had little red tips on the end, like painted red on the end, like it was, you're like, smoking a cigarette, but it's just hard candy, like little sticks, almost like, I don't know, like chalky, really chalky. They're not very good, but the whole point of this was like, well, it's really bad. They're hard. They're like chalk, but most of it was just to, pretend like you were smoking, I guess. I sort of remember that. So that's the candy cigarettes. They didn't do anything particular. They just had all these little individual pieces. And they kind of look like cigarettes, but they were, not very good. And I'm glad I only paid like 50 cents for those, because I don't think I want to eat them on the regular. So Let's see. I'll go with this one, the Pink Owl. And this is just bubble gum in a cigar shape. And I think these are going to be like really hard. I remember right. Trying to get this thing open. Jeez. Might not get this open. I don't know. I have to burn it to get it open. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Really wrapped up. And here you go. Interesting aroma. So fruity. And here you go. And I think part of it was to bite the end off first. And oh, wow. Now this is like wicked hard. Oh, there you go. It's almost like that bazooka. Yeah. It's almost like the bazooka candy or the bubblegum. It's really tough. It's got pretty good flavor to it. It's like a, you know, there you go, big guy. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know that this is gonna soften up all that much, but we'll find out. There's not a lot of flavor to it. It sort of tastes like fruit. The other ones are banana and apple. Okay. Once you get going, it's not too bad. Now here's the fun part. Okay, this one was always the fun part. And if I do this right, you guys are going to be in for a treat. If I could do this right. Oh yeah. Okay. Now here's what you get. You know, you can't really see real good, kind of dark. Okay. I kind of remember this. Okay. Wow, this is even more effective. The other ones I used to have, they were just all plain white paper. And these actually do look like cigarettes with the filter and the wrapping. Now I'm going to see if I can do this right, folks. Maybe they don't do this anymore, but I remember this. Okay, so, right? Yeah. Well, they don't do that anymore. They used to pack them with that powder. And it would puff out. I don't think they do. No, they don't even do it anymore. Bummer, man. See, it's just rolled bubble gum. Yeah. Just rolled bubble gum. Bummer gum. I wonder if this one has it. It's kind of like a fruity bubble gum. Like a fruit. This one's got grape in it. I wonder if this one has it. Let's see. Oh, that had a little bit. Okay. I remember that. They used to have a lot more. They have like the powder. Let's see if I can. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Not like I remember them. But that was half the fun. They had that powder on it like you'd get sometimes, like it's like cornstarch, I guess. And you'd put the thing in your mouth and then you'd puff out the smoke and it looked like you were smoking. Even though it was just a cigarette. Okay. Well. And that wasn't the most attractive thing for kids when you were little. I seem to remember getting these from the ice cream man or the drugstore, or I remember the bubblegum cigarettes a lot more than I did the candy cigarettes. Candy cigarettes were kind of nasty. Didn't like them. They had different names of them. We kind of mimicked the regular brands, but it was just fun to have that and kind of, you know, act like we're smoking. When you were a little kid, you used to do all that. You can go, sit there and puff away. And I suppose there's lots of worse things now that kids can have, the vape things and all the other stuff, but this was harmless fun when you were a little kid, and you know, you just had bubble gum. And I can see why, you know, they don't really make these anymore. They don't put them out there because it's not a really good, you know, message to kids to have these kind of things. I think that's maybe why they stopped making them, or they stopped distributing them in a lot of the stores. They won't sell them in some stores. And I know some they won't even sell the vape things in the stores. And also they wouldn't sell the chewing tobacco because kids would come in there with a card. You know, they were under 18. They'd have a card from their, a note from their mom. And I remember back years ago, my mom used to smoke, and then she'd send me up to the mini market down the street, and she'd say, pick me up a pack of cigarettes. And I'd go up there, and they would sell them to me, but also they would also say something like, you know, do you have a note from your mom? And your mom would write you a note. Please sell a pack of cigarettes to my son from me, you know, Mrs. Drew's mom, essentially is what it was. And they would accept that back then, but now you can't even do that. But I kind of remember that. And they used to have cigarette machines in the restaurants or the movie theaters where anybody could walk up and get them. So they've really cracked down on this. They also used to have them at like gas stations outside. Seems like we had vending machines for a lot of things outside the gas stations, and then you can go and get the stuff when the gas station was closed. It was just out there. Candy, soda. I think they probably even had the cigarette machines. Yeah, now they, or the ones now, they used to have them in bars, but I think they kind of did away with them. Yeah, this was fun to go back and remember these. The bubble gum was crummy, but the memories of it was fun. And it brought back a lot of fun memories of these candies. I used to get these as a kid. I got them a whole lot of time. Me and my sister would have like bubblegum fights. We'd have, you know, the cigarettes and we'd puff them at each other. They seem to be, I don't know, these seem a lot smaller. Maybe it's because I was a little kid and they were bigger when I was a little kid. Like, the cigarettes were like, seemed like they were fatter and like full size. And I don't know. Maybe they kind of did play off of them. But if you can find them in your store, they have them. Some of them you can do like online. Like, you can order a nostalgia box where it has like all the stuff from candy from a certain era. You can find it there. Or if you have a Big Lots, maybe they do have them. Or maybe if you got like a old time, you know, mom and pop shop, sometimes they carry these things, or liquor stores sometimes carry them. Just kind of like a unique take on things. And like I said, I was able to find these, and I was like, wow. Haven't seen these, and I haven't seen these in like, it has to have been 30 years that I've not seen these from when I was like a teenager, probably like, 16, 17 was like the last time I saw these. So I was kind of surprised to see them again. It's fun going back and remembering this for you guys. So if you like the little story about all this stuff and me kind of going on about these, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell over there. That way you won't miss any future content or if I go live. And seem to be doing a lot more lives lately. So if you have any suggestions on maybe the classic candy that you remember when you were little, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know if you've seen them in your store and maybe I can find them. Like I said, I found a whole lot on this last store, so maybe I actually found something that you guys want me to try, or I might have already tried it. So go ahead and leave a comment and I'll get back to you and let you know if I've either seen it, tried it, or am going to try it. So till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, this has been another edition of Classic Candy Corner. And I'm gonna put these aside because I'm all bubble gummed out for now. So till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, I'll talk to you later.